So I made an entire video going over Andrew Huberman's full daily routine, just so that I could tell you guys whether his routine is optimal and if it actually makes a difference on my day-to-day life. And when I made this video, I actually did enjoy a lot of the different parts of his routine. I went ahead and did Andrew Huberman's daily routine for 75 days, just so that I could tell you guys whether it is worth doing and adopting some of his practices or not. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Waking up during golden hours. Now before, this was about 6:30 my time, but thankfully, thanks to daylight saving, getting up between 7:30 and 8, that's when golden hour, that's when the sun just comes out. Now Andrew talks about getting sunlight within the first 5 to 20 minutes of you waking up. Try and get sunlight in your eyes first thing in the morning. This is absolutely crucial for waking up your body, your nervous system, your internal clocks, everything. From going on my phone immediately and getting ready to post on social media and getting things ready on my phone, hopping outside, going for a morning walk, getting the sun in my eyes first thing in the morning. This is easily my favorite part, and my energy is honestly not depleted as much as it is if I was to just get on my phone, eat my breakfast, and do my normal morning sitting at my desk and editing and things like that. Now I just started with sunlight, but before you step outside, make sure to hydrate. Something Andrew really loves to do.
Hydrate. I drink water. I am a fan of water with Element. Before I had Element packets, I would just take a little bit of sea salt.
And I actually use a hydration powder with that because my hydration powder has 6 different electrolytes. It has ashwagandha, but he highly recommends getting some sort of electrolyte and absolutely hydrating first thing in the morning. I would highly recommend adding this into your regimen if you have not already. Now, after you've gone for your morning walk, received the sun and hydrated yourself, he recommends that you do your foundational supplements. Foundational supplements could include anything from your multivitamins. He recommends you take your super greens just to make sure that you get your greens in and your plant compounds. But me personally, I've been doing my super greens, ashwagandha, tunga ali, my multivitamins, D3, K2, things of that such. So if you do have a nice vitamin stack, I would highly recommend incorporating that into your daily routines. As we all know, it takes about 30 to 90 days to actually receive the full benefits of everything that we're talking about, but as well as receiving the full benefits of taking any sort of supplement. And you want to give your body time to really replenish whatever malnourishment or depletion that you had beforehand. Now we all know that Andrew is a big advocate for the cold plunge. I am myself. Ever since the first time that I tried the cold plunge, I've absolutely loved it and I've been kind of addicted to it, I'm not gonna lie. But I have actually been incorporating more contrast therapy than cold therapy. He does recommend cold therapy first thing in the morning, and then he recommends doing sauna right before you go to bed to help bring your bodily temperatures up and then drop them back down to a nice sleep state. I've been doing a lot more of the contrast therapy simply because I tore my labrum and my rotator cuff. So when it does come to recovery, having that heat and that cold has helped a lot with inflammation. Honestly, countless benefits between the cold plunge and the sauna. I would highly recommend it if you do have access to a cold plunge bucket or if you have access to a sauna at your gym. But if you do not have access to either of these items, a cold shower will 100% get the job done. Do this for about 3 minutes a day. No more than 11 to 15 minutes per week should be necessary to receive the full benefits of doing the cold exposure. One thing I will say is that my mornings have undoubtedly been the most productive time of my day. Now, I've been doing fasted mornings. Within his regimen, he actually doesn't eat until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Usually on my bodybuilding prep, I was eating about 5 to 6 times a day, eating in the morning, eating in the afternoon, but I will say it has also been extremely beneficial in keeping me focused, keeping me lasered, and I really haven't been craving food as much as I did before when I was constantly eating it. So fasting in the morning and having my different work blocks based on my circadian cycle. Now, directly after your first work block, which he recommends about 1 to 2 hours, he would throw in the workout, try and get the workout done early in the day.
Really try hard when I'm working out to just focus on the workout.
Again, due to my shoulder, I've been dealing with a shoulder injury for the past 2 months, so basically 60 days out of the 75. But these habits have really helped me dial in on my business, my desk work, and it's really helped me with things I usually would not be very inclined to do, but all of these different habits have really helped me lock in and adjust to my new lifestyle with less working out and more desk work. But with that being said, generally he would throw in this workout in the morning, and only being able to use my lower body, I work out legs about 2 to 3 times per week. Depends on how much I'm moving, depends on if I have access to a gym, going for a walk, breathing some fresh air in between my working periods. Just trying to do as much functional training as I can. So we are still still using his blocks effectively, the time blocks that he has set up for his specific regimen. It just varies depending on me traveling and depending on what gym I do have access to. The first real meal of the day coming in at about 1 to 2 depending on how you're gonna block off your time and how long you can go without food.
My lunch is pretty much the biggest meal of the day. If I have my way, it'll be a steak, a salad.
With the meal being so much later in the day, I can still eat about 3 to 4 times after this if you do need to get your calories in. I know you gym bros do have to get your calories in, so if you want, eat at 1 o'clock, eat 2 hours later, eat another meal 3 hours later. With this meal being so late in the afternoon, it is quite fulfilling. My energy is at its highest. This is replenishing for my muscles after the morning workouts and walk, as well as it is replenishing for my mental. This meal is definitely a nice reward for as much as we got done in the beginning of the day. Another thing he does like to incorporate into his daily regimen is actually this yoga nidra yoga or sleep meditation.
And then I'll take a 10 to 30 minute yoga nidra nap or a nap, and then come back refreshed.
I can't even lie to you guys, I haven't been doing this. I simply just haven't had time to do the meditation. I do hop in the sauna for about 10 to 15 minutes, no music, no nothing, just the alarm, or just sitting in my thoughts and letting the heat absolutely destroy my cells and my muscles. But it feels amazing, so that's probably the only time that I actually do meditation or quiet time for myself. By about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I literally have the whole day to myself. A lot of times I get most of my client work done. What the fuck? If I don't have an alarm going off to do a TikTok post or something of that such, I'm usually done with a majority of my work. But by 4 or 5 o'clock, you've had a productive day, you've gotten a lot done with yourself, and the rest of the day is yours. All in all, I would highly recommend incorporating at least 2 of these habits into your daily routine. If you don't have a routine, I would highly recommend building a routine, building habits. These are always great to have and rely on because when things are rough, you often fall back on your habits. So if you instill these habits early, you will always have good habits and you can take care of yourself even when life is a mess. But let me know what you guys think about these different practices and what you guys would incorporate into your routine. Are you guys doing any of these as of right now? And what are you gonna add into your daily routine? Per usual, I hope that this video was helpful to you guys, and if it was, remember to subscribe and leave a comment about what you want to see in the next video. I will see you guys in the next video.